Hi, this is Jana, and it's almost St. Patty's Day. We love it, don't we?
We do.
Erin even has an Irish name.
I do.
And she was due around St. Patty's Day, but
I held off a little longer.
Yeah, she held out a few weeks longer. Back in the day, they let us do that. But anyway, so what we're going to have today is a St. Patty's Day dessert that you can eat all week. You can make it this weekend and then put it out there for the week, and your family will have a lovely little St. Patty's dessert. We're going to start with just a regular white cake mix. Make it to the package directions. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add in a half a cup of butter. It calls for vegetable oil, but you know, a lot of people are really being careful with vegetable oil right now, and they are not eating it because it, you know, all the stuff coming out about it. But use vegetable oil if that's what you want to do to make your cake. Then we have 3/4 of a cup of water per package directions. It calls for 3 eggs or 4 egg whites. Because we're going to be tinting this green, I used 4 egg whites because I don't want the yolks to interfere in. I'm going to turn this on slow. Please, Lord, let it be slow. My bigger mixer has a little more control than my little handheld here. If you're looking for a good handheld, this one has worked great for me. I've had it for several years.
I think it's in your Amazon store.
It is in my Amazon storefront, so if you're not sure which one to get or which one I have, it is in there, and you can order it from, it doesn't cost you any more to order it from my Amazon storefront.
Or we'll have it tagged in the video through YouTube.
And so we're gonna do this, and it says to mix it for 3 minutes on high speed. So we'll be back in 3 minutes. All right, there. And I reread the package, it says 2 minutes. It always used to say 3 minutes, and I looked and it says 2 minutes. So we were only back in 2 minutes. It's important to follow those package directions because there's a reason for their directions. So always follow the directions on the package. Now, here we go. This is, you can get it at Walmart or on Amazon. There's peppermint, there's spearmint, there's wintergreen, but this is called mint extra, and it's a combination of those, and it's just really classic mint. So look for the mint at your grocer. You could use peppermint if you want to. You can use spearmint if you want to, whatever. And so I got 2 teaspoons that I'm folding into this cake, just like that. And now the option, if you choose to, and now they've got the new natural colors too, but I've got a professional squeeze gel color called mint green. And so I guess it's not open. Erin, you want to grab me a little knife? Oops. Hadn't opened that one yet. And then the other one that I was using is electric green. Wow, that sounds like it's going to make quite the cake. And so I'm just going to add, the recipe calls, if you have your regular green food coloring, it calls for 50 drops of the regular, but this is the professional stuff. And so I'm kind of concerned that I don't want to put 50 drops in. I don't want to put 50 drops of anything in.
It's going to be green.
It'll be green, that's for sure. And so we are going to add.
And it's gel.
Yes, this is the gel.
The fancy stuff.
Yeah, so we're going to mix this up and see, whoopsie, see where we are at. Ooh, look at St. Patty's. Look at that pretty. It would even be kind of pretty to do it as a swirl cake, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I was looking at that. I was like kind of looking at the
Maybe
camera.
we should do kind of a swirl cake. That would be fun. So you guys decide what you want to do, okay? And you do it the way you want to. Let your kids decide. That would be fun. Okay, we're gonna mix it all up, but I think a swirl cake would be really cool.
Be like kind of like a little swirl tie-dye.
Yeah, kind of a tie-dye. I'm not gonna mix it up too much more just because I think that's kind of pretty. Not that you're gonna care, it's just gonna taste really good. So I've got a 9x13 baking pan. This one's glass. There we go. Get all your goody stuff out of there. And remember, when I was mixing my cake mix, remember what do we always say, Erin? To when you're mixing doughs and everything, is to scrape down the sides of your bowl because there could be some
Ingredients.
ingredients there. Let me get my other spatula out here to help me clean my spatula off. So I could have saved a whole lot of time on my video by just letting you bake a cake. So just like that, I'm going to pop it in my 350-degree oven. Actually, I have a glass dish, so it's going to be 325. When you use a metal pan, and if it's a dark metal pan, then you have to, I think, lower your temperature to 325. Whatever your package directions say, do that. Watch this carefully. Don't put it on a high rack because you want this to not brown on the top as much as possible. Okay, I do have a hot spot in my oven on my right side, even on my Wolf range, which is kind of surprising. And so I do not spray the sides of my pan because I want it to be able to rise up. But you do what you always do. Bake your cake, and we'll be back when this is out of the oven and cooled. Don't overbake it. Hi, this is Jana. We're back. Our cake is cooled down. Oh, it's so pretty, so green. I love it. Don't worry about the bake spots that are a little bit, tan, because you're not going to see those because we're about to put chocolate on it. And so use your favorite hot fudge, okay? Whatever it is, use your favorite. I warmed this up in the microwave for about 15 seconds just to make it easier to spread, but don't make it runny. You can if you want to. I mean, it's your cake. This cake came out of my hometown since I started making my recipe box when I was about 10 years old. And my hometown recipe box is what this recipe came out of. And so I have had this recipe for about between 50 and 58 years. No, more than 50. Gosh, a long time, guys. And it is just one of my favorites. You can also, back in the day, I remember my mom and dad would go out to a Christmas party. They didn't go out very much, but they went to my dad's work Christmas party, or my dad was a member of some club or whatever, and they had a Christmas party. And I remember my mom would get what's called a grasshopper. It was kind of a 50s, 60s, maybe even 70s specialty drink, and it was made with vanilla ice cream, and it was made with cream deMenthe, which was either a liqueur or a sauce. And you can get it, some grocery stores have cream deMenthe flavoring in either the coffee section for coffee flavors, or in the ice cream topping area. So you can look for that too instead of using the mint extract. It's kind of expensive. I mean, it was like $6, $7 at Walmart. I was kind of like, that's interesting. But just so you have options in case you don't want to use the mint extract.
You were talking about somebody earlier you wanted to mention.
Oh, I dedicate this recipe, this cake, to my friend Patty, because she was looking for a recipe for her family for St. Patrick's Day. And she was trying to get it out of me what I was going to do. I said, nope, you got to watch the YouTube. I'm going to have it coming out. Oh, I don't have quite enough in that jar. Just FYI for that. Okay, Erin, you're going to have to.
It's still sealed.
You're going to have to unseal that for me. And so while she's getting that unsealed, she's my strong arm girl. If not, I've got a real handy dandy jar opener. Did you get it? Oh,
the seal was just kind of still on there.
Oh, the paper seal. Gotcha. And so, anyway. So we're going to get out. Some of Mrs. Richardson gets to join into the club here today. And so there's more hot fudge going on. You just want to make a nice even layer all over your cake of your hot fudge. But anyway, back to my mom's would, at Christmas time, sometimes she would have that grasshopper drink. It was ice cream with the creme de menthe liqueur or whatever. I don't know if it was the syrup or the liqueur. I don't know. It comes in either way. You can get it at a liquor store too. And then had a chocolate drizzle on top. And I just remember that was such a treat. It was like a dessert drink, like after you had dinner. And like I said, my parents didn't go out that often. So, all right, I'm going to set this aside. Clean up my mess here. Now I'm going to bring in a bowl. And I've got some Cool Whip. This is going to be our next topping. Instead of ice cream,
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. And as much as you want. And then I've got some more of that mint extract. We've got our dogs 5 minutes from their mealtime. And they're pounding at the door. And so we're going to add about a half a teaspoon to the Cool Whip of the mint extract. Put my lid on because sure as the world I will spill it. And then I'm going to go back to my electric green. I just want a light green here. We're going to top this, get that extract, mint extract, or like I said, you wouldn't even need to use the green if you're using the creme de menthe. Just tell them they're going to ring that bell because they want it to be mealtime.
We'll feed you in 1 second, babies.
Our golden retrievers are so smart. He knows, even with daylight savings time, can't fool him. He knows exactly what time it is.
Like they know.
They know.
I call it their sun and moon dial. I don't know.
I know. I don't know how he does it, but he knows the time. He's just smart. He probably just looks at the clock.
He gave me the glare before he went outside. He's like, you better feed me.
The side eye?
Yeah, he gave it, you better not forget to feed me.
Okay, so there we go. And so we have minty frosting of Cool Whip. How simple is this cake, right? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead, move my cake back into the picture here. There we go, and we've got our Cool Whip topping. Get it spread out even here. We like Cool Whip. It is delicious.
So you'll have to refrigerate this.
Yes, this will be a refrigerator cake.
It smells really good.
Doesn't it though? All right, now I've got my spatula here. And we are going to frost this cake. Look how simple. This is so fast, wasn't it, Erin? Didn't, with the glass pan, it didn't take long because I put it on this cooling rack. And it didn't take very long, like an hour for the cake to cool. So I sat and put my feet up for a minute. And enjoyed snuggling these puppies. There we go. And just see how faint, I don't know if it's picking up, Erin, the faint color of green that
I was gonna change the angle of the camera maybe. It's kind of hard to see it.
It's okay. But it's just the softest mint color. It is just beautiful. Here, Erin, you can lick that.
Oh, thanks.
Now, how do you finish this? Just the way it is. You can serve it. You can drizzle some more hot fudge on top and use a fork and drizzle it all over. Or we can step it up a notch. You know the Andes candies? You can just buy the Andes candies, you know, they come in that little rectangular box and unwrap them and chop them up. But then by the chocolate chips, they have the creme de menthe. And all it is the Andes candies already broken up. And so we're going to put those right on top here, just to make the extra.
I think it is meant to think of a popular restaurant chain.
Oh, I know. So they used to serve back in the day. I don't think anybody does anymore. They would always bring dinner mints, after dinner mints, and put them on the Andes candies. And it was always so good. I know our son always liked.
They're good.
Yeah. So we could just all save ours and give them to him because he just really appreciated them so much. See how good that looks? This makes it extra.
Chocolate tax.
Chocolate tax for Aaron. There we go. And that is as easy it is to make our shamrock cake. And be creative. Make this your own. If you have some other ideas for the topping, that's great. Like I had some little nonpareils, like they're the bright green. You know, go into your cake section and see what they've got. The cake decorating section at Hobby Lobby or Walmart or Target.
On the side of the pan to see kind of like.
Yeah, and I'm going to slice a piece and you'll see it in the.
We're going to take a picture real quick.
Yeah, no, but I mean, we'll definitely do it. It looks like I'll have Aaron zoom in a little bit more. Those Andes candies are green. You can see a little bit of this. It's still a little bit softer green than the video is showing, but it's just a beautiful cake. And so thank you for stopping by Jana's Kitchen, and thank you that you listened to me make a cake that I've made since at least over 50 years. I don't make it very often because I kind of forget about it, but this is going to become one of your family favorites. Doesn't matter if it's St. Patty's Day or any day. Thank you for stopping by my kitchen.